I'm gonna try and push this bike to the maximum amount of distance I've ever done before. This time I'm gonna take my own self-guided tour around Whidbey Island. I'm gonna go all the way down to Clinton and back using pedal assist 1 and 2, and see how far I can actually push the battery to. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get well in excess of 100 miles, and hopefully no emergencies this time. So the difference is I kind of lost my pump and everything, so I may end up stopping on a bike shop to go and pick one up. But, we'll definitely find out. I'm going to go ahead and start the video here at the Fort Nugent Park here in North End up by Oak Harbor. This is a really nice spot to be able to start it from. But pretty typical. I've got my backpack with the supplies and all the food and everything else. And got the water, tools. Yeah, that's all the tools right there. I got all the water right inside here. I got about 3 liters of water. I got 3 Gatorade bottles, and I even filled up this with more Gatorade. Probably stop off at Dairy Queen later also. Alright, looks like we got some people showing up, so alright, let's go ahead and get on moving. It's not a bad day today. A little bit smoky from all the fires in Canada, so alright. Should be fun. I'm going to go ahead and at least try and show the average on here. Right now it's a 54.2, and I've only gone about 1.4 miles, so there's a map right there. The ride with GPS, I'm cataloging it, so I can go ahead and catalog the distance on there as well. So we'll see how everything turns out by the end of this ride. So hopefully not a lot of the same scenery. I'll be trying to get various scenery displays throughout the entire ride, so this ought to be fun. Alright, kind of feels like a repeat of last weekend, last Friday. Yeah, I've already reached the first 10 miles. Tried to use a course that doesn't have so many hills. As I said before, I'm trying to get as many miles as I can. It's already down to like 53.67, something like that. The ride with GPS is showing 10.4 miles right there, but I reached the end of the Kettles Trail, which is right just over there. So far everything's going just fine. Just kind of take my time. Just enjoy it. Seems like it's going to be kind of warming up today, so it's, I'm probably going to be utilizing all that water that I've got in the backpack. So. Alright, on with it. right, now made it to the 20-mile mark. This is Admiral's Cove right here. I've taken the slightly easier path up instead of going through the neighborhood. So it's just a gentle slope. Pedal assist 1, yeah, just kind of easily cruise it up. After 20 miles, voltage is right there, and they're about 53 volts thereabouts, averaging. Guess I'll find out pretty soon after the next 10 miles. I'm going to try and go ahead and take off towards the South Whidbey State Park. Basically just off from Green Bank. Come out by Freeland. I'll probably take and hit the highway going down from there. So, all right. Another car coming up. There's a bunch of geese. All right. This turned into a lot of fun. So, all right, we are on it. All right. Well, I made 30 miles so far. Voltage, essentially, because pedal assist 1, I'm just sipping the voltage. It seems like feels like it's holding steady at about 53 right now. Don't really need to push pedal assist 2 unless I'm going to be getting on some extreme hills. But yeah, South Whidbey State Park. I took off on this other route that goes all the way down here, just like it did here, and I brought up the perimeter ride, the power perimeter ride, so that's basically the long one. I'm not quite sure if I'll be taking that one or not. I just know that I'll be probably getting up here just above Freeland, because this is all those really nasty hills. I want to try and avoid those and get all the way down. I'm not even sure what the terrain is going down here, but I'm sure it's pretty vicious as well. I've ridden all the way down Highway 525 down to Clinton before, where the ferry dock is right there. So, but I am looking at maybe kind of climbing up this other one here. But before I do that, there's a Dairy Queen that's right over here. I want to go ahead and stop off for lunch. That'll be a real interesting little bit of a ride. Yeah, but definitely want to make it interesting for today. So yeah, so far this little Lectric XP Lite is holding up really well. I went through and kind of tightened up the chain. It was getting a little bit loose last night, or at least felt it. It's a little bit tighter than it was before, but tightened everything back down, cleaned everything up. But yeah, 20 amp hour battery, it's holding up pretty good. So got this thing tucked on here pretty good. This backpack seems to be a perfect fit for this thing here. It's kind of tied up here, and then you got a little hoop that goes in the back. It's holding up. So all right, I guess we'll continue on and see how we do at 40 miles. So keep pushing. All right, made it to 40 miles. I'm deciding to go ahead and take Highway 525 all the way down into Clinton, but I'll tell you, this highway, man, it's pretty busy. It's the reason why I usually take the off-roads on this island. The main road on Whidbey is fairly busy all year long, especially when you got a lot of people coming down to the ferry. So far, the voltage level is about 52.4. It's all because of a couple of hills I was taking. Went through Freeland, and then I climbed up the highway to get up there. But we got another couple of hills coming up before we start the descent down into Clinton, where I'm going to go ahead and take my a little bit of a lunch break. So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, there you go. Max voltage on top of that other hill, so I'm going to go ahead and make my way a little bit further. And hold on. Yeah, I just got to keep my level head and everything else as I'm riding. So yeah, definitely an interesting path. So all right. I had a nice little lunch over at DQ there in Clinton. But I'm taking this side road that's usually done by the perimeter ride to take me all the way up to Langley. That's going to be a real interesting path. See how it goes, see how much battery I get left, and I'm still having a hell of a lot of fun. I'm still at like 52 volts for 48 miles, so alright. Still some beautiful roads out here though. And that ferry traffic line for the Clinton-Mukilteo ferry was at least about 2 miles long. God, that was a nightmare going down. I wish I would have had the camera going on that one. Alright. Well, happy hill climbing. There's Camino. Alright. Alright. Yeah, these are some pretty interesting hills. It's going to be like that all the way to Langley. So, alright, we're at the top of this one hill. I'm heading into Langley. Yeah, I will take another scenic tour. Alright. That's all the fairgrounds right there. Oh. I'm right in the middle of Amble Road and Brainers Road. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'm about ready to turn right. This is part of the metric century. It's a lot better than that brutal hill that goes all the way up there, which is like a 400-foot climb. Just trying to save on the battery, but as you can tell, I'm still at 51. They're average about 51 volts now, so not too bad though. I am sitting at 58 miles though. One crazy side note, I actually weighed this bike and myself on the scale last night. Came up to 300 pounds. I'm 200. The bike with the battery and everything else, it weighs right at 100 pounds with all the gear and everything else on the back. So all I can say is this bike, man, it really holds up to the load. And this is the second time I've been doing a long distance tour like this. So all right, let's get on down to East Harbor Road then. All right. Oh, hell yeah. I don't get enough of that. All right, here we go. We're 59 miles. Yeah, see, here's the race courses. All right. All right. Couldn't resist that hill on the way down, man. That is fast. All right. And it dropped us down about 300 feet. All right. I decided to take the same path that went this morning with South Whidbey State Park, and I kind of figured it's a longer route. It'd be enough and everything else where I can kind of tally up some mileage. But so far, I've just now reached 70 miles, and there it goes. Yep. There's the 70. No, 69, 70. I'm still at 50 volts. Man, this is crazy. And I'm now at 356 miles on the bike. And of course going back to the 70. Yeah, just I'm a glutton for punishment. This is the second weekend in a row I've been doing another century ride, so because I just absolutely had to get in that 100 miles. So hopefully I can get a really good true average if I can get at least another 10 miles over that. So definitely got a record on the Garmin though. Last one was that 95 miler last Friday, so Friday before last. But yeah, we'll kind of see. It's almost the end of the summer anyways. All the weather's starting to sock back in, and that's pretty much it for the season, so kind of see where it leads from there. As for the next marker, I'll go ahead and see if I can get it up at the 80-mile mark. That's probably going to be down around the Keystone Ferry or going into Coopville. Find out. And then I've got just a short ways to go. Kind of hoping to take the back way on West Beach, the same way that I took to get here. So, all right, let's see how that turns out. Admiral's Drive. Ooh, there's a car coming up. I would have made it. got another one right there. Yeah. There we go. Woo! 77 miles, and the voltage is still at 50 volts. I'm getting up to 80 miles here in a little bit, so. It's only been like, what, 82 miles so far, and I'm definitely feeling torn up again. It's getting hard to sit. But yeah, not doing too bad. There's Fort KC right there. You got the Keystone Ferry, and I'm here basically in the fields that they got reserved for kids playing soccer. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up on drinks because I've already gone through a couple bottles now. It's kind of to be expected, especially when you're riding 100 miles. Weather really kind of warmed up a little bit. Kind of nice. But absolutely pretty decent ride today, so definitely looking forward to getting home after this one. Legs are feeling all right. It's just my ass is getting a little sore riding on this. I'm just kind of surprised how well this electric bike is holding up. So this 20 amp hour battery, man, it's really proven its worth. That's 2 weekends in a row. So, all right. I have finally arrived back in Oak Harbor. I had to kind of get my power supply to my daughter's so you could power up her phone as an emergency again. And I'm actually reaching the 100-mile mark as we speak. Middle of downtown. 99.5. Just kind of crisscrossing through on the sidewalks. That reads 99.35. That odometer and my watch seem to be coinciding pretty well. Oh, what? Yeah, little Pioneer. All right. Yeah, I still have a little bit to go, but for the big surprise, this battery, starting to actually use pedal assist 2 on most of them. Let's say coming from Greenback, got the Highway 20, and no, actually it was 525 that time. I cranked pedal assist 2 going up that hill, and the battery didn't really drop that much, but it helped me to maintain my pedaling a little bit quicker, which actually helped out in a lot of ways. But I'm still at 48.5 volts. So the big question is how many miles can I possibly still ride with this battery to get it all the way down to the minimum? Is the big answer of, do you have range anxiety with this battery? I don't think so. I started at 8 o'clock this morning, and my watch is already showing 10 hours that I've been out here. Now, if anybody feels like they are wanting to put themselves through that subjective torture and everything else to do this, this is the second weekend in a row. Yeah, lots of fun. Taking parts of the scenic route a little bit, at least while I break over the 100-mile mark here. Even my ride with GPS and everything else were really kind of it was a little bit slow on that aspect, but it's kind of nice actually bringing up the power perimeter ride, which is 162 miles. I actually get to ride some of the course on it. So might be something to look forward to with the other bike, because I can actually pedal a lot faster on that one, and it makes the trip go a lot quicker. As for this one right here, because it's single speed, not a lot of options. You're stuck with going at least 12 miles an hour average. It seems like at 60 miles or 66 miles, the battery is down about 50 volts. As of right now, I think 48.5 volts. I'm just on pedal assist 1. I'm just kind of knocking it around town a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely having fun. A lot of people up there in the balcony. So, other than that, let's just enjoy this last little bravado here before it changes over. Oh. Nope, violators will be towed. No parking down here. I guess they want to take and redo this whole parking lot here. It's almost turning into an off-road rally. But yeah, really nice place to take and just bike ride down. Get a big kick out of this. And almost there. Might hit the 100-mile mark right here. See, the bike already hit it. And here it goes. 99.99. And boom. Segment 20, or basically it counts 5-mile laps. I'm on lap 20. And it tells me that I did that in geez. Yeah, it's definitely been a push on this bike, but beautiful place to bike right around. All right, I think I'm just about done from now, so just for the kicks and everything. Took it out for a little extra jaunt down Scenic Heights, and just to kind of see where the battery would kind of go down to when I start bumping up the pedal assist level at 104 miles and 104 and a half. Right, with GPS is showing 104 just now. So I mean, everything's, I guess the mileage has actually worked out pretty good on the bike. Now let me go ahead and get the Gaia back up. There we go. Otherwise the phone shuts off. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over here. Now I'm going to bump up the pedal assist 3. Show you what it does. I mean, geez, look at that. Okay, now I'm saying at about 13 miles an hour, 47 and a half. I got a car sitting there. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I don't usually take and push it up to 3 that often. Now if I start at a dead standstill and pedal assist 3, yeah, it really drains the battery down. Tell you, the seat is really getting uncomfortable. That's 10 and a half hours so far, and this battery is still going. This thing is incredible. I guess anybody that looks at using this XP Lite on bike tours and everything else, this is definitely the way to go. Like, oh crap. But yeah, as I said before, it weighed about 300 pounds with all the stuff that I loaded up on it, including the battery, the spare battery there that's already on the frame. This thing is nuts. Yeah, see, the battery level is still at 47 and a half. As long as I'm on flat ground, it's not a problem, but as soon as you start going up, yeah, it'll start bring it back up. And as soon as I stop, okay, yeah, it's coming back up to 48. And start pedaling, and there you go. Now we go to pedal assist 4. Remember, I'm doing this single-handedly, so I'm already going down the hill. Never mind. Oh, God, this is crazy. Okay. So overall, just a plain awesome day. I'm having an absolute blast with this thing, but like before I said, it kills me before it kills the battery. Unless I use pedal assist 5, then I really get to see how fast the battery is going to go down. That may be the test I'll do next, but it's not going to be nearly as extensive like I did on this one here. You know, 104 miles is kind of nuts. Now it's going to be up to, oh, never mind, I guess my watch just died. It didn't give me any warnings this time. Oh man. Okay, well, so much for the GPS on the Garmin watch. Hopefully it saved up everything and it didn't completely delete the ride, so alright. Yeah, you can feel that pedal assist 4 kick in and it's still right there. So, alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and just end it from here. Ah, there we go. See, gets up to speed, and then the battery comes up. So, all right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna bump it back down. All right. You guys have fun and be safe.